a loose atmosphere out there. Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And for the home team, number 14. That three off the mark. Clock at 6. That's all you. Number 5. Number 14. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. There was one point in particular that he emphasized. This is a very fast team they're up against, and he told me that their goal will be to force them to earn their points in the half-court offense, not get loose in transition, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. The shot is off.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
Number 11. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's the home team. Number 6.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
Off target with his 3. A leaner. The shot no good.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
That's tipped. A second chance effort. That one wide left.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
And here's the fast break. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Number 4, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The 3, 6 on the shot clock. There's the bucket. Good.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Number 5.
The visitors on defense. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 5. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far. Just 25%. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, number 5. Good on the triple.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and Refocus.
59 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Pulls it up. Number 8. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
There's a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
To the inside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Shooting for Boston. Number 4. Will be at the line shooting.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Who's watching it?
Down low.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
I see him.
Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
See the way he times his passes so well. That was a great assist.
Number 7. That misses, would have done it had it gone in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And off we go, a close game, now starting the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
That's good. The ball at 42%. Number 4. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 6.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least.
Number 14.
Number 4. Cans the shot with nobody near him. To the middle, number 4. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And that one's good.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Assist goes to number 8.
Number 14. No good on the 3.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
And that is good. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Number 4. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. He's got 8.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
It's tipped. And here they come. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Kevin, his great ball handling ability puts a lot of pressure on the defense. He's able to break down defenders and get to wherever he wants on the floor, and that allows him the best angle to attack the defense.
And he's very much a student of the game in terms of getting to know the tendencies of whichever player he's guarding on any given night and then gearing his defensive game plan to do what he needs to do to stop him.
Stripped away. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Throws it up high. A stupendous finish in traffic. 10 points for him.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Number 7. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Number 4. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Number 4. And the layup falls. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Number 10. Off target at the rim.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic. Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, despite tying things up, he's still shaking his head, knowing he could have given them the lead.
There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Comes up empty down low.
Textbook defending there. He didn't give him an inch of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, great footwork and terrific positioning, Clark.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Yeah, Clark, the threes really weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easy ones go down can get your offense back into a groove.
Number 7. Trains it from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
Tell you what, since the end of the first quarter, he has really come alive.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big men on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the boards.
Gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The layup missed. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I hope you're having a great afternoon.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to the lovely and historic city of Boston, Massachusetts. Doing pretty well at 46% from the floor. Inside, And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 10.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And a nice soft touch on the boards.
And you know, when you have that gentle a touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Well, easy points, free points for a guy with that kind of strength and agility in the paint. You got to go for every second chance opportunity.
Deflects the pass. And they're on the break. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
At 52% from the field. They're clicking. Beyond the arc. Number 14. It's good from the top of the key. 6 points for him. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Knocked loose. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball.
Keep it going for your Celtics dancers.
Shot clock at 5.
You know, one reason they're on top right now is that they haven't done a whole lot of what just happened there. Only a couple times have they given the ball away.
Gets it to go.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time. And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Number 7. Blocked. Makes it off the glass. He's got 11.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Knocks it loose. And here comes the break. Number 14 drops in the breakaway layup.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove. His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Number 7. And just miss after miss right now.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
For 3, gets it to go. He's got 13.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Number 8, the 7-footer falls. 1:11 left in the third quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. From deep three-point range, but they get it back. Number 10. Number 11. From outside, off the mark.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
To the paint. Count that one. 10 points for him.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Come get it.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Shot clock at 6. Number 4. Tips it, but no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The away team leading by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? There's a good screen. Got a piece of it. Number 5. Finished off the break.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Wasted no time on that one.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
11 feet away. Can't hit.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
The real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Man, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Number 8. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Number 5. And there's the rejection. And the layup's good off the glass.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They are just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. The visitors with the ball.
I see you, I see you.
Here's the screen, and he lobs it up.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Yeah, watch it. Whose man is that?
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Hey, double him, double him. Hey, yo, help me out.
Just 5 to shoot.
Check the clock.
Number 4. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Number 4, they set the screen, and the 3 ball is good.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Definitely a big improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
Number 4, that's good.
Number 4.
1:52 left to play in the final quarter. And he slams it one-handed.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air. Great job capitalizing on that steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Exactly how it should be done after a turnover.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Puts up a 3. Can't hit.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
Number 10. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Number 7. And nothing is falling for him right now. Gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Number 10. That's good.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Number 8. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
With confidence, wow, 66% from the floor. Number 10. Missed inside.
Tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Inside. Gets it to go.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but it seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.